everything looks. How's it look there? Oh, it looks beautiful over there. Oh, one thing I did forget to do is to fire up my little phone app here. You know, we got to have that app for all those realistic sound effects I use. So let's see. Let's see how many years this takes to load. Let's see. Your device is at risk. No, that's okay. I don't care. I don't care. Let's see. Is this working? Oh man, that's great. All I could say is, damn, it's working. All right. So, hey, everybody. It's Tuesday night. If you're out there, come on the chat bar. Say say hi. And as you can see, I have my largest. This guitar is so big I can't even fit it into the frame. Well, there's the headstock. Oh, let me get my tuner off. There you go. Ooh, beautiful Epiphone. Emperor, Regent, Miles Barrel. Hey, from Philadelphia. And Frank's Django Camp. All right. Nice, Miles. Nice to see you. We have a very lovely woman from Philly that comes on every Tuesday night. We'll see if she comes on. Maybe you guys know each other. We'll see. She's great. You're great. Yeah, Django. Frank. With Yo Show. That was the most fun. So Miles, it's just me and you so far, as I know, because that's all that's on the chat bar. But that's okay. Because I'm actually doing week 2. I'm doing a part 2. Last week I did Nothing But the Blues. And I got more views doing the blues than I've gotten in a year. So I was like, I'll do, because I didn't get through all the songs I had listed. And so I had a few more left, and I was like, you know what? We'll do a part 2. This week we'll do it, Sharon's here. Hi, Doug, fellow shoulder injury pal. Yes. I have my surgery date. I'm getting my shoulder reconstructed. I'm not getting a shoulder replacement. I'm getting they got a bunch of tears and rips and tendons snapped and arthritis on the 28th of October, just in time for Halloween. So I'm going to be a grumpy guy in a sling for Halloween. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm doing another week of blues because last week got such a terrific response. I was like, I'll do one more. So let's start right in. Now, this first song is an old spiritual that apparently this is before the Civil War. This song was written, and it was sung by slaves originally, and it became a spiritual kind of a thing. And it wasn't the first time it was recorded wasn't until the early 1900s. I think 1918 was the first time that this song was actually recorded, but it was around, about 50 years before that. It says before the Civil War, so it's got to be 50, 60 years. All right. So this song is called Down by the Riverside. And, of course, I put it on a blues. All right. So, and of course, I have to have like a tricky turnaround, because most blues would be like, we're in B flat. So we would do B flat, E flat, B flat, then to the 4 chord, and then we go down to the 6 chord, but I hang on the flat 7 chord, finally get to the 6 chord, 2 chord, 5 chord, and then when you thought everything was safe, I do the Coltrane matrix, B flat, D flat, G flat, B, and it takes us back to the top. What a nice way to wind around the chord changes. So here we go. course, I forgot to do the turnaround, so I'm going to do it again. There you go. Oops, sorry. Oh, Lord. I amuse myself. Where? Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Agua. Agua not so frio. I don't know how to say warm water. I know how to say ice water. Agua frio. Let's see. Sharon. Oh, my sister Linda's here. Phil is here. All right. Oh, PSV Odyssey is back. Yay. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out again. Yeah, all righty. So we got some cats here. Some cats tonight. That's nice. That's a nice. So I live on a little lake, Putnam Lake, up in Brewster, New York, up in the sticks. I'm in the sticks. Originally a city boy, now I'm a redneck. And anyway, we have a little stone wall around the front of our property, and somebody smashed into it with their car. And so I spent the day, half the day today, repairing the wall. Guitar and masonry. All right, so nothing but the blues tonight. Nothing but the blues. All right. So let's do another blues tune, huh? And let's see. So here's an original one. And what's interesting is I've been releasing records for 40 years. It's hard to believe, but yes. Excuse me. And I know I get gassy every time I think about that. And let's see. Yeah, Brewster. Yeah. Oh, Danbury. Yeah, you're right around the corner. 15 minutes away. Yes, sir. And but anyway, so over the years of 40 years of recording, there's a couple of songs that people actually like and like me to play, and this is one of them. It's a blues in the key of G, and I couldn't think of a name for it, so I called it G-Thang. Isn't that hip? Isn't that cool? Isn't that so 1990s? That's when I wrote this. When I was just a mere tadpole. Oh, these were little stones, Sharon. These were like... The little rock wall is like 2 feet high, and it's all made from local, stones that you just find. And basically, I just had to take it apart and put it back together. So no, I don't think I lifted anything more than 20 pounds. And with my bad shoulder, what's weird is, first of all, it hurts all the time, and but I'm able to do a lot of stuff with it. But there's certain positions, if I move my shoulder a certain way, tears come to my eyes and I scream. Yeah, it's not good. But anyway. So, where was I? Oh yeah, so this is G-Thang. One of my first hits. If a fucking unknown jazz guitar player can have a hit. see. Daniel James. There is such a thing as a former Brantford person. I pretty much spend most of my time off there. Oh, what's going on here now? I have a relative in Sharon, Connecticut. Linda said, I remember when this song came out. That's right. You were just a little pup, Linda. And I was a scallywag. Linda's my sister, by the way. Linda McLucky is my younger sister. All right. This tune is a first timer on this show. No, Phil. I've done this song before. Not a lot. I don't really do a lot of blues, I only got an hour, so, I'm always trying to learn all these songs, and, but like I said, the blues show last week was so successful. How successful was it? It was the most viewed live stream in the past year. It was exactly a year ago that I had a bigger show. David says, Doug, you are awesome. Thank you, David. I think you're awesome too, bro. We all have something awesome about us. I'm convinced. Linda said, yes, she's my favorite sister. All right. Let's see. Oh, so I want to say that it was Steve Vance that requested it, but I'm not sure. Could have been Phil. Could have been you. And I'm not sure. And but anyway, so this is a song by the Allman Brothers, and so I don't know if my wife Kathy is watching. If she's watching, I know that this song will bring a tear to her eyes because when we first met in the late 1970s, I was playing in a southern rock band called the Night Riders. And so we, she was kind of like a little, she actually took some bass lessons from me. And then she kind of like hung out with the band, And so Southern rock is kind of dear to both of us in our past lives. I've had a lot of different past lives. But anyway, this is a little Stormy Monday Blues. And I researched it, and I thought this song was like really old, like the first song I did, Down by the Riverside. But this song was written in, I think, like 1948. First recorded T-Bone Walker. So it's not like a super ancient song. And Daniel James said Stormy Monday is pretty standard in my sets. You see, it's a very, very popular blues. And hopefully I'm not going to destroy it, I hope. But we'll see. I'll do the best I can. I'll do it the Doug way. There's a great guitar player, Steve Cropper, and I was lucky enough to be the arranger on a session that he played on. And he had to do some stuff, put down some extra parts. And he was talking about this and talking about that. And then finally he goes, it's always best if I just do that Steve Cropper thing. And I was like, that's why we hired you, bro. We hired you to do that Steve Cropper thing. So, everybody's got their thing, So this is my thing. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday is just as bad. And Wednesday is worse, and Thursday is just so sad. The eagle flies on Friday. Saturday I go out to play. Well, the eagle flies on Friday, and Saturday I go out to play. And Sunday mornings I get down on my knees and pray. call and response in there. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Well, I'm somebody, please help me. Find my baby and send her right home to me. Stormy Monday Blues. Oh, look, Kathy's online. All right. Oh, yeah, Kathy says I look like David Letterman. Other people say Lee Sklar, but I got a long way to go. Somebody said that in the comments before. Yeah. Yep. Daniel James. I'm going to steal all Doug's blues tricks. Yeah. Well, that was literally the first time I ever tried doing that song with the looper and stuff. So it was, was what it was. It wasn't that bad. And nobody got hurt, And yeah, it's a great song, though. And the Allman Brothers live at the Fillmore is just, maybe one of the top 10 records of all times, recordings. Yes. All right. So now I'm going to do a song by Sonny Rollins, and this is off of the Saxophone Colossus record. If you're not familiar with Sonny Rollins and you're going to buy one Sonny Rollins record, I would suggest Saxophone Colossus. It's one of my faves, and Jim Hall is on there, and it's most excellent. All right. And, yeah. And so this is a song, a blues, of course, and this is a blues in B-flat. And this song is interesting because Sonny Rollins really is emphasizing. Let's see, Sharon said, please don't grow it as long as Letterman. It's too much. Don't worry. Every time I get depressed, I shave part of my beard off. So, and you know that I'm prone to depression, so it'll grow to a certain length, and then I'll have a bad week, and you'll see me, and it'll be like all different. But gosh. But anyway, Sonny Rollins, and this blues, he emphasizes the coolest. What do you want to call it? The coolest alteration that there is on Earth. Like if you were on a desert island, they have desert island songs. If you were on a desert island, what would be the one song you'd want? Blah, blah, blah. Well, if I was on a desert island and I had one alteration I could use, it would be the sharp 11. And so this song is all about the bass. No, it's all about the sharp 11. It's in B flat. There it is. So on the 1 chord, then to the 4 chord, yeah. So it's all about the sharp 11. So let's get to it. And I forgot he plays different chord changes. Almost like old style. Miles liked it. Cool. All right, let's see what's going on here now. Sharon says, a few Asian restaurants came and went in town, so it could be any number of places. I'm hoping that I'll be up to it as I will be recuperating. Yes, Kathy is, she's going to be recuperating. Let's see. Boy, everybody's talking about someplace in Connecticut. I'm new to these parts. I work with a promoter who does a lot of stuff in Connecticut, and he sent me on a gig in Georgetown, Connecticut, Reading, Connecticut, and he goes, it's in Georgetown. I'm like, I don't know where that is, and he's like, it's right near Reading, and I'm like, you don't know where Reading is? No. So even though I've lived up here 15 years, there's lots of places I don't know. Let's see, Kathy, she's going full disclosure. She's heading in for surgery early morning tomorrow to remove an ugly large ulcer that will not stop bleeding. Gross. Hope it is just laparoscopic. I do have Crohn's disease. Kathy's my wife, by the way. I usually keep my private life private, but, it's Kathy's life, and she'll do what she wants. Tell me I'm wrong. Hurt me sometime, but someday I'll treat you real fine. What's that a quote from? All you old people out there that's old like me or into old songs, you might know that. David said the facial expressions on the last one I did were priceless. Yes. David, you're kind of new to these proceedings here, but I did go through a whole lesson on what is commonly called the stink face. And you got to really have the stink face when you're playing the blues. If you don't got the stink face on the blues, it just looks like this. As opposed to, so yeah, the stink face. I kind of minored in that in college. I was a jazz major, stink face minor. That was good. I think that might have been my best one tonight. Jazz major, stink face minor. These updates on my iPhone, they ruin my little funny apps. Because if I hit it, watch, it doesn't do the whole thing. It's supposed to go. So it's annoying. Sheboygan. But anyway, I know time's running out. We got to get going. All right, Jim Kerak. I am learning my first jazz standard, Lady Bird. Nice. Yeah. Nice. And I learned the bass line and chords and melody. And I learned, Chet Baker's solo from his version. Yeah, Chet Baker. Yes. Yeah, Chet Baker sings. That's a great record. I like that one a lot. Jazz and gypsy jazz is all great stuff. Thank you, Miles. Phil said, stop showing off. It makes us all want to quit. No. Come on. Every time I play with a great player, I feel inspired. We were talking about Miles was at the Gypsy Jazz Camp, and we're there with Yosho Stefan. And so it's just like, look out, because nobody can play like him, And so I just love it. I had a great time. For some reason, my camera is not focusing correctly. Focus. It's supposed to focus on my face. But who knows? All right, so what am I doing next? How about a little Dizzy Gillespie, Burke's Works. And this is an F minor blues for those of you that are keeping track. And I figured I'd do a little homage to Pink Floyd. in the progression. The way I play the chord progression, it's a straight up minor. Yeah. So this is Burke's Works, Dizzy Gillespie, bebop dude. Sounds like Pink Floyd, right? righty then. His number one, Miles' number one, is Pete Huttlinger. Is he from a group, Miles? How come I don't know Pete Huttlinger? But I'm going to know him now because I'm going to look him up right now. Google, help me. Pete Hutt. There we go. Pete Huttlinger. There he is. Okay, what is he known for? He's happy. He's smiling. Oh, he was born in 1961. He's young. American guitarist, graduate of Berklee College of Music. Well, national fingerstyle guitar champion. All right. Yeah. So I guess you also some Tommy Emmanuel then too. Whoa, what is this? Sorry, my phone just went like mental. But now it's back. Hooray! All righty. Let's see. Phil said used to go through Ithaca on the Niagara Rainbow Amtrak on my way to New York City. Let's see. Ithaca, yeah, sure. Steve Brown was the man up at Ithaca. Yeah, fingerstyle master. I'm a hybrid guy. I do pick and finger. Which sometimes is great, sometimes is not great, but again, it's the sort of the style I developed, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, so I got two more I want to do, then I got to go because we got an early call tomorrow morning. I could just do that all day, just doing 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. That's nice if you've never done that. The 5 chord with the 7 in the bass, the 1 chord with the 3 in the bass. Look at me, I'm voice leading. But can you do it up here? Ooh. Yeah. All right. Oh, Steve Vance is here. Steve, we did Stormy Monday. Just want to let you know. So you're gonna have to circle back later on and check it out. And right now's the time to play. Now's the time. Charlie Parker song. So we're gonna do another bebopper here for you. And this is in the key of F for all you key freaks. The key of F, which is also my high school average. Thank you very much. All right. Tommy led me to Pete, and then I was done. There you go. Yeah, there's a whole crew of those guys. I can't remember their names. This guy's not a fingerstyle player, but he plays a lot with Tommy, and you know, there's a bunch of guys that kind of like do this like circuit. And this cat is blind, and he plays his guitar in his lap, and he's just amazing. And I think he also plays like clarinet or something also. Just amazing cat. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah. So now's the time to play Now's the Time. And so I'm going to try and play it the way that Charlie Parker played it, because a lot of people play. But he played that. Oh, and there's that tritone again, that sharp 11. I'm telling you, if you got to have one altered tone, that's the tone that you want. All right. I think I need to drink a water before I do this. Getting a little dehydrated. Steve said I'm giving myself 50 demerits for being late. That's because you're the hippest cat. The hippest cat's always the last cat to show up. He shows up right at closing time. All right, let's go, guys. And everybody's like, okay. A little F blues for you all. I could have done that better, but what the heck. Maybe I'll throw some chords on top of this also. All of a sudden, it's like a shuffle, huh? Here we go. Oh, All right, Billy Strings, yes. Yeah. Got 20 years for a baggie of something or other. Dust in a baggie. 20 long years from some dust in a baggie. Yeah, he's great. Really good. And he's kind of developed that kind of like, he's got that Grateful Dead stoner following, which is nice. Because those kids need somewhere to go, because the Grateful Dead are dead. We're grateful. That was terrible. Yes, Billy Strings. Yes. Let's see. Lisa Johnson is here. Lisa, there's another guy here. And she's dancing around the room. Thanks. There's another guy here from Philadelphia. I got to scroll. I don't know if I could do this. I'm going to try. I'm going to scroll all the way back to the top. Whee! Somebody said that they're here from Philly. Here we go. Oh, Miles Barrell. And he was at the Django camp. But he's from Philly. Miles, if you're still on, Miles, come on and say hi to Lisa. And everybody else, you just say hi to Lisa just because she's always on, always hanging out, and always appreciated. There you go. Thanks, Steve. Steve said he's seen Tommy Emmanuel a bunch of times, usually at the Ridgefield Playhouse. Yeah, that's a nice place. Well, it's 9 o'clock. And I gotta call it a tiny bit early tonight because I got a super early day tomorrow. But this was fun. This was definitely fun. I hope you guys had a good time. And as always, you guys deserve a big round of applause for hanging out. And also, I'd be remiss if I didn't point up here above the neck of my headstock of my guitar. Showing little labella strings there. These are the strings I'm playing on this guitar. The electric round wound 12 to 52s. On Big Bertha here. She's big. And I've been endorsing labella strings for, I think, over 30 years at this point. And yeah, great company. And you should check them out. If you're a guitar player, check them out. They're awesome. And then some. And let's see, what else is happening? Friday, I'm doing a private gig with Albert Rivera. And then the following week, I think I'm with Ernie at Limoncello in Sherman, Connecticut. And then Ernie and I just got a call to going to do the Bean Runner in September, on Sunday, September 14th, me and Ernie from 3 to 5. And I'm sure if it's nice out, they're going to do it outside. What a great way to spend an early autumn afternoon outside on the, closed off street in Peekskill. Would be awesome. We'd love to see you there. And I think that's it, and I'll be back here next week. Who knows what I'll be doing, but it won't be a third week of blues. I'm kind of blued out. And I got a few tunes that I've been working on that I'd like to play, plus my other stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. If you look down in the description on the live stream, if you look, below, they have description. There's actually a link. Well, actually, you can go right here and also link right to my website and sign up for my newsletter. I send out a newsletter every week, and you get a free download every week. And also, when you look in the description, you'll also see I have my PayPal and Venmo are listed there in case you are of a mind that you would like to show your undying appreciation for my live streams and send me a couple of bucks in appreciation. That would be great. And but no pressure. But if you feel like it, that'd be lovely. While you're at my website, of course, I have a merch. I have so many things. I have a merch page. I have, for music, and I have merch for clothing like this, La Pompatec. This is the original old school La Pompatec shirt. And I have a new page. I'm going to be putting up sheet music. sheet music. Oh, sheet. I'm putting up sheet music. So I only have one chart up there so far because I just like set up the page. But I'm going to be putting transcriptions that I've done and arrangements of songs. And then I'm actually going to put songs that I've written. Again, like say like G Thang. I'm going to write a chart with tab. So it'll be regular notation, tablature. And I'll put them up there. And if you want to, you can download them and enjoy them in the privacy of your own home. So I think that's it. So good night, everybody. And thank you so much. God bless. And everybody say a little prayer for Kathy for tomorrow. And I will see you all next week. So until then, as always, I wish you love, peace, and just a little